Welcome back to another episode of Deep Impact Podcast predicts wrestling matches. We have another pay-per-view coming up. I am Bo Walker, and I am joined by Jason Cephas.
Hello.
We are both exhausted, and we're getting it. We're doing this for you, for the listeners. We're gonna get this out for you in time for WWE Night of Champions. I'm in a wind tunnel here in my living room because I'm so exhausted that I could not be bothered to go upstairs and sit in my desk chair.
Like I said, I legitimately debated on whether I should do it in my bed or not. That's how just
I'm running on like 8 hours of sleep since Friday morning. Like, do you want to run down of my weekend? I mean, I'm sure you know, but
yeah.
Brooks and Dunn concert Friday night. Drive 2 hours after the concert. Sleep for like 3 hours. Baseball tournament all day Saturday. Hanging out and drinking Saturday night. Wake up, baseball tournament Sunday. Drive home. Mother's Day. Wake up at 3 a.m. for work on Monday. I have to wake up at 3 a.m. for work on Tuesday. Thank God I don't have to be in until 9 tomorrow morning. I don't know what I would do with myself. Oh my God. And I'm not crying. I'm just that sleep deprived that my eyes are just watering at every blink.
I get it, man.
So,
my sleep schedule's all messed up.
it's
watching
terrible.
Well, so NHL just does a fantastic job at scheduling their playoff games, and
yeah,
they don't have them starting until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and stupid. But
yeah.
Last night we had Seattle and Dallas Game 7, and I was obviously going to watch that.
Who won that one? I didn't hear about that.
Dallas won, 2-1.
Oh,
Conference
nice.
finals are set. It's Dallas and Vegas in the West, and Florida and Carolina in the East.
Ooh.
All warm weather, chasing an almost 2-year-old all day, every day, who doesn't sleep, which that didn't happen today. So my dinner was my first meal that I have had all day. So
nice.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's just rock and roll. Let's bang this out so that both of us can go get some much needed sleep. So May 27th, WWE is bringing back for the first time since 2015 Night of Champions.
Yes.
And it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. So it's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern time on May 27th. If you would like to watch it live on Peacock. And not all of the match cards or not all of the matches have been announced, but I'm pretty sure this is as close to we might get one or two minor matches added on.
Yeah,
but these are the heavy hitting matches.
So we are recording this before Friday Night SmackDown. So
yes.
There will be more matches announced on SmackDown and throughout the course of the week. But the ones that we do have confirmed, there's some stuff to talk about.
There's some good ones. Let's start at the bottom here, Jason. I don't know if you're looking at the same website I am with the match card. I'm looking at CBS Sports.
Yep.
Let's start with Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus. Just from a personal perspective, this is a great match to watch. All right, you have the childhood fantasy Trish Stratus. No matter how much she says that she's not someone's childhood fantasy, she was everyone's. All right, and then you have Becky Lynch, the man, arguably two of the most influential female wrestlers in WWE history. I don't think this is going to be a long match. I don't think this is going to be anything spectacular. But I do think they give the win to Becky.
Oh yeah, 100% Becky.
I mean,
to be honest with you,
Trish
Trish has been very, very rusty since coming back,
Yeah,
both
she
in
has.
ring and both on the mic. Like
Yes.
Becky's promo last night on Monday Night Raw was 1,000 times better than Trish's was.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm looking at Becky potentially having to carry this match. If we're being honest,
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope I hope it's a fantastic match, and I hope both performers are at their top. But yeah, I have not been super sold on Trish's big return just because she looks so rusty.
Yeah, neither have I. I mean, it's always great to see someone like Trish Stratus, like a legend, come back for a limited run. I hope she doesn't like they don't have her overstay her welcome. You know,
I think they will. Uh,
I don't think so either.
but it's like kind of like when Stone Cold came back at WrestleMania. Like it was great that we saw Stone Cold, but we didn't know what type of Stone Cold we were gonna get.
Hey, listen,
And
we still got the ass kicking, the open a can of whoop ass Stone Cold that everyone wanted to see.
yeah, he I think everybody wasn't really anticipating on him having that type of match.
Dude, he was taking suplexes onto the concrete.
I know. So I don't know. In terms of legend comebacks and all that, I mean, Stone Cold for me at least sets the bar for right now in terms of modern day legends. And yeah, I don't know where Trish is, but she's not that close to where Stone Cold
No.
is. So, and again, it sucks to say because without Trish Stratus, there most likely isn't a women's division. Period. So,
Exactly, yeah, honestly. Um let's go to the next women's match. We've got the Raw Women's Championship, Rhea Ripley versus Natalia. Again, I'm not that excited for this match. I think it's going to be a cakewalk for Rhea. I've never been a big Natalia fan.
neither have I.
Now, I was a now when I was growing up, I was a huge Bret the Hitman Hart fan, which is her uncle. She didn't get any of his talent, in my opinion.
I think she is very overrated.
Yes.
Very.
So we're both on the same page. She's just gonna wipe the floor with Natalia, right?
Oh, 100%.
I don't think anybody's touching Rhea Ripley at this point.
No.
No, she's in my opinion, she is untouchable right now.
Yeah. There's no one's going to even come close.
No.
It's not going to
You're
be, I wouldn't call it a squash match necessarily, but it's going to be pretty darn close to it. I mean,
Yeah, I mean Natalia's gonna get some. She's gonna get some shots in, but she might get a sharpshooter on. But Rhea's gonna win. I don't even think it's a question.
yeah.
Now we have 4 matches left to cover. Let's start with the one that is not a title match: Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes, number 2.
Hmm.
This one's going to be interesting, in
I'm
my
actually
opinion,
excited.
because yes, um, Rhodes beat Lesnar, bloodied him, which evidently that was. I don't want to. He didn't cut himself he didn't blade like they used to. That was legit. Brock Lesnar got busted open. For Brock Lesnar, first off, to bleed for someone, and second of all, to lose to someone at a pay per view, that just goes to show that Brock is willing to work with Cody, and this is going to be a fucking great match.
Yep. I'm so mad that we both missed the first one because we were at the Pirates game.
Yes.
And we missed it. And I'm so mad that we missed it. I went into that with like not super high expectations But
No, 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 no,
after
no, no.
watching it again, like, holy crap, did it freaking rock. Like,
It did.
those
It
two men
was,
cooked. And
dude. They can go. They can. They
oh,
turn on a different gear, or they put it in overdrive. And let's be honest, Brock Lesnar is a bad motherfucker.
yeah.
All right, that dude, he could legit beat anybody up that he wants to.
The only thing that I was not super pumped about this whole, feud between Brock and Cody was Lesnar's "Look at my face" promo, where the entire time
Yes.
he just said, "Look at my face." Like that was
Yeah. Now
that was just that was
that's kind of like old school. Like, I'm gonna lose my shit, Brock Lesnar.
yeah.
Like back from his like initial run when he dubbed
Mhm.
world heavyweight champion. But no, for them to make it believable that Cody Rhodes actually beat Brock Lesnar, this match, I think this match has all of the makings of. I'm not going to say a 5-star match.
No.
It has the potential of being like a 4-star match.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean,
But
I wouldn't
here's
be surprised if we talk about it later on in the year and it's in match of the year territory.
yeah, I could agree with
Just
that. But
just given the semi low expectations going into this feud and then seeing what those two can do in the ring together for the first time, now they know they have something. Now they're going to want to
uh
try to up themselves. They want to try to make it better.
now here's my question for you. During the promo, the look at my face promo, Brock said he wants a fight. Do you think that this match is getting a stipulation added to it? I don't think they could. I don't think they could do just Brock versus Cody again. I think this match needs something else.
Yeah, they might do like a street fight or extreme
I
rules or whatever it is, but honestly, I
Street
mean, I
fight.
don't think it necessarily needs it.
I don't. I don't think it needs it, but I think it needs it. Does that make
I mean,
sense?
yeah, like I could see both sides of the coin, but I I I think it would mean more for Cody to beat him two times in a row in just a straight up match than it
Yeah.
would a him beating him in a last man standing or extreme rules or street fight or whatever it
Street fight.
is.
Yeah. Falls
Like,
count anywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it would mean more for Cody to win in just a straight up 1v1 match than it would a stipulation match.
Do you think that this gets put into a steel cage?
I hope not. That's my only thing is I hope it doesn't.
You don't like steel
'Cause
cage matches?
I do, but it has to be the right people. And I don't think Cody and Brock are the right people for it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's
I could see that.
here's my thing. They showed that they could cook in
Yeah.
a regular match, one on one, you know, anywhere around, you could do false count anywhere, whatever. Um so I would say no to the steel cage. Um I you know, would it add
You
anything
know what?
to
You
it?
know what I would love to see?
Hmm.
An Inferno match.
Yeah. No, I
You
fully
didn't like those matches?
no, I did. But just not for these two. Undertaker and
You
Kane
know,
worked.
you know what stipulation I just thought that might happen?
Huh.
A bull rope match, an ode to Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I do want to see. So this is something dumb that just popped into my head for Brock's entrance. I need him riding in on a horse
Camel.
because no, it's got to be a horse because he's got the whole like Red Dead Arthur Morgan look to him right now.
Oh yeah,
Dude, that would be so sweet.
yeah.
So
But they're in Saudi Arabia. It's got to be a camel.
Riddle already did the camel.
Did he ride the camel, or did he just
Yeah.
walk in with the camel?
No,
Oh,
he
that's
rode
right.
the
He came
freaking
out.
camel.
He came out, and then
Yeah.
he went back in and got a camel with the camel. No, Brock's riding in a fucking elephant, dude. I mean, he's came to the ring in a tractor. He's came to the ring on Stone Cold's 4-wheeler before. What's left for him?
Telling you, man,
Elephant.
They gotta go horse. They gotta go horse to
All
complete
right.
to complete the Red Dead Arthur Morgan persona.
Yeah.
Is Arthur Morgan Brock Lesnar?
That's good. Who do you think's winning this one?
I think Cody's winning.
I want Cody to win, but I think Brock's going to win this one.
Yeah,
and I think it's gonna set up. I think it's gonna set up another one. If Cody wins, it's done, and he's going after whoever wins the new title.
No, I don't see. I don't think he's going to go after that. He's still going after Roman. Like, yeah, he has to be. He did all this talk about finishing the story, and finishing the story wouldn't be going after this new title. It would be finishing the story with Roman. This is just
that has to be next year at WrestleMania then.
Oh, I think it's going to be WrestleMania. I think it's going to be SummerSlam. I think it's going to be a saga of matches between those two.
All right.
I really do think.
Okay.
And they're kind of giving Cody the John Cena treatment after Cena lost, and then he went up and had to face Brock and had to beat Brock, and then he went on to win. So they're giving him that type of treatment. But yeah, I think Cody wins, and Cody's going after Roman. I don't want him to go after the new belt.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I think it's the more you talked me into that. So let's go to the next one. The first of the 3 big title matches, other than Rhea Ripley's match, was going to be a squash match. The Intercontinental Championship match: Gunther versus Mustafa Ali. Now, I've always been an Ali fan. I always have. I've always been a fan of him. He's a high flyer. He's very athletic. He's also going up against the dude that could literally send his head flying into the first row with a chop if he wanted to. Like, I don't want to say that this is gonna. I mean, yeah, he's gonna win, but I don't want to say it's gonna be a quick match because I mean, Ali's shown that he can go. Like, if he's in there with the right person, he can go.
I don't think it'll be a quick match. I don't think it's going to be a necessarily long match, but
no, give me maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they're still pushing Gunther, and he is he is the ring general. So
yeah,
and my God, freaking Imperium on Monday Night Raw with the ring announcing. Oh, it's so good. God dang.
Dude, she is Samantha Irvin.
So good.
So damn good at her job.
So good.
Oh, my God.
Ridiculous.
Dude, okay, we didn't talk about, real quick, while we're talking about her at Backlash, introducing Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. She is so good. She is so good.
She's the best. In my opinion, she's the best ring announcer that WWE's ever had. Apart from Howard Finkel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
The Fink. You gotta give it to the Fink. Yeah. Let's go to. All right, we're saving the tag team match for last. The new World Heavyweight Championship is a new title.
Mm-hmm.
And we have this is going to be this match right here, 5-star match, potential to be a 5-star match. potential to be match of the year. Seth freaking Rollins versus the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. Like, hold on. Don't say anything else. Just listen to this, okay? Seth freaking Rollins versus the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. That is a main event headlining match anywhere you go.
100%.
This match is going to be phenomenal.
It's going to be a banger.
This is I don't even want to predict a winner. It's going to be Seth Rollins. But I don't even want to, because this match is going to be so close. It's going to be too close to call.
Yeah, I unfortunately WWE kind of screwed the pooch on this whole thing. As great as a match as this is going to be, I feel like everyone already kind of knows the outcome of it, because AJ's on SmackDown, and there ain't no way that they're going to put another title on SmackDown and have nothing for Raw. So that just goes to show how poorly executed the whole WWE draft was, and why SmackDown performers at first weren't allowed to go after the title. Now they are, and that whole thing doesn't make much sense, but
nope.
Whatever. It's going to be a fantastic match.
Yeah, everything aside. So hold on. It says the title would, so that whichever brand Roman Reigns was not drafted to in the WWE draft would have a champion. So if I guess what they're saying is, if AJ Styles wins, he goes to Raw.
I don't know. Seth is winning.
Seth's winning.
I think they finally have seen how white hot Seth is right now, and yeah, I think they'd be
They'd
be dumb to put it on AJ, and that sounds stupid to say, but they would be dumb to put it on AJ.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
this dude,
don't get me wrong, AJ's fantastic, but
yeah,
Seth is, I don't know necessarily if I would say at the top of his game right now, but pretty darn close to it.
Yeah, I mean, he can have a 5-star match with a fucking broom.
He really could. Both of them could.
Like,
so
they both could. I mean,
you
it's
put those
amazing.
two together, and it's going to be a, dare I say, phenomenal match.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, look what you did there. But no, I mean, Seth Rollins is, I would say he's doing some of the best work he's ever done.
Yeah.
In any company he's ever been in. And AJ Styles is, I mean, he can still go. Now, he did say that this will be his last contract. And he's probably retiring after this. I mean, he's been in wrestling for a while, so I completely understand it. But I mean, even towards the end of his career, the dude still got gas in the tank. He can still go. This is a match that I will make a point of Sunday when I get home to go back and rewatch. Because I'll probably know who's going to win, but still, I will absolutely go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, I mean, I will be watching it.
Yeah,
I'll be watching it, so I'll fill you in on. I won't spoil anything for you, but I'll tell you all the good matches and the matches that you could skip. Save you a little bit of time.
I was gonna say, I know which ones I'm pretty sure I know the 2 matches that I'm skipping.
Yeah.
Last match, one that I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't.
Well,
I mean,
I can tell you how I feel about it.
You have more to say about this than I do, so I'm just going to introduce it and let you go.
I do.
We have the undisputed tag team championship. The champs, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, defending against the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. That's a mouthful.
I think.
Roman
Yeah.
Reigns
I think you got them all.
going tag teaming with Solo Sikoa. Jason,
All
all
right. So let
yours.
me start off with saying first, Sami Zayn's going to be in Saudi Arabia, which is something that.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Uh huh. Uh huh. You didn't think about that one now, did you? Yeah. So Sammy's going to be in Saudi for first time, maybe. I don't know for sure, but
Hold on, I'm looking this up because they just did something. Okay, hold on. I just found the article here. So for those of you that don't know, Sami Zayn is um Syrian.
mm-hmm.
His heritage, he is Syrian. Um, they've been the relations between Syria and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia have been strained, and that's why, because of his heritage, they kept him off of the pay per views.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it was reported that Kevin Owens was also sat out of all of the Saudi Arabia events since 2018 because of solidarity with his friend Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I'm reading this word for word because this will make sense. It'll make more sense than me trying to pick
Who's it
through it.
from?
It is from Cage Side Seats.
Okay.
So earlier this month, Syria was readmitted to the Arab League. So both the Syrian and Saudi governments announced their intention to reestablish diplomatic ties with one another. So they're no longer fighting. There's no longer tension anymore. So they came back and they're currently working together. So Zayn says he seems to be the removal of any. There seems he doesn't have any objections to Saudi, and Saudi has no objections to him now coming in and performing in Saudi Arabia now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That is
Because that was a legit possibility for quite some time. Was were Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens going to be available for Night of Champions?
yeah.
So
And the fact that they are on the poster for Saudi Arabia,
yes,
they are the main poster for Night of Champions in
mm-hmm.
a country that he had never been allowed in.
Yeah,
is fucking groundbreaking.
yeah. So that's the first little.
Wow.
That's the first little.
Wow, that's really
tidbit.
cool.
Yeah, that's the first little layer to this match and this bigger picture storyline heading into it. So if you watched SmackDown on Friday night last week, I know you didn't, but I did text
I did
you.
not.
I did text you about.
You did. You did. I was boot scooting boogieing at that point in time,
Yeah.
and I was singing "My Marie." Okay, good.
So I've been calling for this for quite some time now, but I after the Usos lost the tag titles to KO and Sammy, that was going the next chapter of the Bloodline storyline was going to be a Bloodline civil war, meaning the Usos are going to turn on Roman. Roman's going to turn on them. Blah blah blah. Solo may, and that's part of the reason why Roman defeated Cody at WrestleMania. Because if Roman would have lost the titles, there is no more bloodline. There is no bloodline without a tribal chief. Therefore, the tribal chief needed to win and retain. So, the Usos lose to Sammy and KO. So, that was kind of the next little phase of the story. And now it's official that Roman is tagging with Solo Sikoa. So, and we saw glimpses of the Civil War that I keep calling it on SmackDown. We saw Roman start, pushing. I think it was either Jay or Jimmy, one of the two.
No, it was Jimmy.
Okay.
Jimmy got the long hair. Jay got the short hair.
Okay. Anyways, Roman started pushing his face, kind of poking the bear a little bit. Here's what I think is going to happen. KO and Sammy are going to win and retain. I don't think it'll be without the Usos. I think the Usos are going to come in and maybe not necessarily turn on Roman quite yet, but on Monday Night Raw, we saw Paul Heyman talking with Imperium in the background of a scene. Now, we saw Imperium come out and attack Sammy and KO on the main event of Monday Night Raw. So I think there's a very good possibility that Imperium gets involved and they try to take out Sammy and KO, thus, helping the bloodline, which again we saw Paul Heyman cutting a deal with them. So I think that's possible, but I don't think it's going to work because I think once they come out and it looks like they're going to attack Sammy and KO, the Usos intercept them, and Sammy and KO retain against Roman and Solo.
And thus begins the start of the Civil War.
The first shots, if you will. That's that's pure speculation on my part. That is pure
I like it. I really, Jason, I can't. You've had some swings and misses in the past. I think this might be a home run. I'm serious.
So,
that is
even if Imperium doesn't get involved, I still think the Usos cause Roman and Solo to lose the titles. I think Monday night, or not Monday, I thought the whole confrontation between Roman and the Usos on SmackDown, I think that was kind of like the little wake-up call, I guess you could call it. I don't know why I keep using air quotes in this episode, but here we are. But I think that was them kind of planting the seeds a little bit, even more than they already were. And I think, like I said, even if Imperium doesn't get involved, I still think the Usos are involved, and I think it cost Roman and Solo the titles.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens. And if that doesn't happen, then oh well. But I think that's what's most likely going to happen.
Solo has to be the one to get pinned, though.
Well, yeah, it will be. It will be.
It won't be Roman.
No.
Who? Hold on. Which one of the brothers was Solo about to Samoan Spike?
I can't remember.
Was it Jay? Was it Jay?
I think it was.
Jay's going to be the one that's going to knock out Solo and he's going to hit him with a super kick into a stunner, into a haluva kick. 1, 2, 3, match over.
Yeah. That's what I think is the best outcome possible to further enhance that storyline moving forward.
And
then you get Imperium and Sammy and KO.
Yeah.
Which is, those are going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
And I just think there is another possibility, and I would not be happy if this happened, but I could see Solo's temper kind of get the best of him and get himself DQ'd, thus losing the match. And then Roman maybe turns on Solo and they throw a bit of a curveball because right now, the way it looks right now is Roman's going to turn on the Usos, or the Usos are going to turn on Roman.
Yeah.
But if there's one thing that this whole beautiful bloodline story has taught us is that WWE likes to throw a curveball in there. And so maybe Roman turns on Solo because Solo loses his temper, which they have been showing that, as of late. Him snapping and doing a Samoan spike and kind of similar to what they were doing with Damian Priest before he actually turned heel.
Yeah.
Kind of go off his rocker and just start attacking everything in sight. Kind of like that. And I think that's very much in the realm of possibility. But I think to further enhance the story, it's got to be the Usos getting involved, and they have to be the reason why Roman and Solo lose the tag titles. That has to be the
I
reason.
agree with you. I agree. I think I think you hit the nail on the head on this one.
I hope I did, because
I can't see them taking the belts off of Sammy and Kevin so early when they're so white hot.
No.
I mean, they can't.
And
I don't think. Yeah.
There's all the jokes about Roman four belts or whatever. People start calling him Roman four belts, and they keep showing him walking past the new title and looking at it, and Heyman's looking at all that, and everyone's like, oh, just no. They know, WWE knows what they're doing with Roman.
Yeah.
And
everything else, maybe not.
It's trying to get him as big of a heel as he is, or as they can. And unfortunately, they're not doing a very good job at it because Dominic Mysterio is currently the biggest heat magnet.
Good God, and that's the thing is,
that poor guy can't even talk without getting booed.
Yeah, I think at this point, I don't even think it's his character. I think that people were just so invested in booing this poor kid.
I think so.
Like
it's awesome.
It's one of the it's fantastic.
And it's not just like, this city does it, this city doesn't, this city, it's everywhere.
Everywhere. Did you hear the crowds when they were in Puerto Rico?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
Did you see the translation of what they were chanting?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. He is the biggest heat magnet in the company right now.
It's great. I would like to see maybe one other minor match added to this pay-per-view.
Well, like I said, we're recording this before Friday Night SmackDown, so there's going to be more added on SmackDown.
But you know which one? You know what I want?
Probably getting Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, and Raquel Rodriguez.
I don't know. I know
Liv's hurt, but
well, Liv's hurt. But did you also see Ronda's kick that she did? She did something to her leg.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Ronda did something to her leg. She's kind of hurt.
Yeah, I didn't.
From what I gathered,
maybe not. Okay.
Liv is hurt. From what I
Liv is legit hurt. We all knew that one.
I would like. This is just me. Give me a 6-man tag. Give me a 6.
Okay. All right.
Give me a 6-man tag. I want Dom, Priest, and Balor against Ray and 2 members of the LWO.
Yeah.
Or do we think or do we think that storyline needs to go a little bit further and get maybe like SummerSlam?
No, I don't
You know,
even know if they're going to
give me.
be. In all honesty, I don't even know if they're going to be continuing that story. Like,
I think they will. I think the LWO is actually pretty hot right now with everything that they did with Bad Bunny at
yeah, I mean,
Backlash and everything.
it might happen. I don't know. I kind of
I would like to
know.
see it. I give me the. I mean, those guys can all go. Um,
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a good pay per view or
Oh
premium
yeah.
live event, whatever we call it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, anytime you're getting a new title introduced, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Anytime you have 4 out of the 6 matches or title matches.
I'm definitely more
Um,
excited for this one than I was Backlash.
Going into it, yeah, I was excited for the Bad Bunny Damian Priest match.
Yeah.
That was about it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty excited for this one as well. Um, Bummed I'm not going to get to watch it again. I didn't get to watch the last one either.
I
Um,
will.
yeah, I think it's going to be good. Um, Saudi Arabia always goes all out for
Yeah.
these. Expect a high budget, a nice big set, a nice big stage, lots of
Roman's going to get
pyro.
a
It's in Jeddah.
35-minute entrance.
Exactly. It's in Jeddah again, so it's going to be, everyone's going to be there.
Yep.
Um, so Jason and I have been tasked with another pay-per-view review from one of our listeners, Nick from Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
He sent us a message and asked us to review the 1991 Royal Rumble, which I actually had it queued up. I was getting ready to start watching it while right before we started this. Um, but yeah, I listen. If you any pay per view that you want us to watch, WCW, WWE. I'm not a big fan of AEW, so don't give us any of those.
Yeah.
Um, let's stick to WWE content. WWE, WCW, yeah, ECW. I'll watch some hardcore shit. Give me those. If you want us to watch any of those, let us know. Anybody, throw them out there. We'll watch them. We'll review them. I love watching wrestling. I just got to do it on nights that my wife is not here because she doesn't really enjoy watching it like I do. So, with that being said, Nick and everybody else, keep an ear out. We'll be getting that to you in the next couple of weeks.
It'll be just
We've
another
got
video on YouTube. It won't
yeah,
be. It won't
yep,
be part of a podcast episode like this is. But
yeah. That'll be
I
a
don't even know if
special.
this is, to be completely honest with you, yet. But
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, we have other obviously other things going on. It's summertime. We got vacations.
yep.
Shit's going down. We have a lot of things changing in everyone's lives.
Yep.
So we're going with the flow with this again, like we do. But yeah, keep an eye out. Jason, hit him with the links.
All right, you know where to find us already, but in case you're new around these parts, you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor, as well as Spotify for podcasts, which was Anchor. You can follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you can watch videos like this and ones like it on our YouTube channel. And when you go to our YouTube channel, help us out a little bit. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, get us out there a little bit, and click the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. So that's Kyle.
Speaking of, sorry. Speaking of Kyle, speaking of our Mr. Pating boy, I was just golfing with him earlier, and it was me, him, and my brother-in-law, and we were on the sixth green. And Kyle looked at us and goes, "Hey, you guys care if I speed through these last couple holes and leave you in the dust?" He goes, his wife texted him and said she was feeling a little crampy, so he might be a dad by the time this podcast is released. So hopefully everything goes good with that. Kyle,
Yep.
Tori, we're all rooting for you guys.
Yep.
So, I just spilled my water all over the floor. Son of a bitch. It's big, guys. It's been a night. I'm going to bed. I'll talk. See you guys whenever we record another episode. Bye.
Bye.